Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Well, hello there. Or should I say, bonjour. This is the Doctor. And this is my video log. Well, you see me rather underdressed today, but I will explain why I'm in this state. You see, Stephen is something of a sports enthusiast. He likes old Earth history as well, and he has been pestering me, for weeks now it seems, but he wanted to see at least one stage of the Tour de France. Whether in the 20th or the 21st century, he didn't mind. So, well, eventually I relented, and I just hoped that the ship wouldn't let me down. But, thankfully, we arrived, and we set ourselves to watch the competitors. Now, it must be said that my ring, you see, has certain properties. And I happened to go past one of the competitors, and it started tingling. It's almost like an electric shock. And Dodo asked me what was the matter. I said, something is wrong. That fellow over there. Nothing on earth should do that. So he must be, like me, extraterrestrial. So, it soon became clear, gathering a little bit of data, that this was a shapeshifter, determined to change the established course of history. You may say, well, it's just a sporting event. Does it really matter? Of course it matters. You've heard about the butterfly effect, haven't you? Of course you have. Same sort of thing. So I knew I had to intervene. But how? We had to get into that enclosure where the elite cyclists were. I think you can guess where this is going. Because of the restrictions of the time, Dodo couldn't convince them that she was competing. And Stephen, sadly, boy can't ride for toffee. So it fell to me. And so there you go. I had to dust this old thing out of the archive and go around the block a few times just to get my legs going. And Dodo very considerately chose me this rather nice jersey in TARDIS blue. I don't know how we did it, but we managed to persuade the powers that be that I was a legitimate racer. There we go. Anyway, after the first couple of miles of the race, it soon became clear to the shapeshifter that I was on his back wheel. Now, ordinarily, someone doing that in a race would be accused of drafting, but he knew it wasn't that, because I think that he knew that I was not of this world as well. Perhaps it was an ability that he possessed as well as shape-shifting. So he tried to give me the slip. He abandoned his plan to sabotage the race and went off. Thankfully, I was able to stay on his wheel. Thanks in no small part to this. It has a hidden motor. Ha ha! But I managed to sort of force him in a particular direction back to the town from where we began the race. Straight into the path of Stephen and Dodo, who pounced on him. And all that remains to be said is that we handed this miscreant over to the proper authorities. Not the gendarmes, no, of course not, but to the Shadow Proclamation, which is outer space police, I suppose you'd say. And they took him away. Of course, it meant that Dodo and Stephen and I had missed that stage of the race. But hopefully we'll move on and we'll see tomorrow's stage. But for now, I'm going to discard this clothing and resume my usual sartorial elegance. And then I think we should take in a little cuisine. Yes, that would be nice. So, goodbye for now. Or perhaps I should say, au revoir. Ha ha.